I'm going to go over, show you what happens with this DynaFlex 920 that Diamond Coat recommends you use. And it's not trashing it, it's just kind of showing you what happens. But this is the Diamond Coat square, speed square, and I just set it up there. Normally they're spacing, they just want that to fit in there with a little bit of wiggle, and I didn't have it standing up, I just laid it in there. But so it gives you right at a 3/16, maybe a little more. But I want to show you this, and then I want to show you, let's see, today is Wednesday, so it's been 5 days since I used this white DynaFlex. I'm going to try to do this one-handed here, so I'm not going to be able to control the gun with both hands. But I'm going to let this dry for like another 5 days and take a video of it and show you how much it shrinks. But so why I kind of mount it up, get this thing turned correctly here, why I kind of mount it up and why you need to do a really good job running that caulk gun when you're putting it on. See those little ridges like that, if you stop and go, you can't tool it. So if you stop halfway in between, you run out and try to start over and you get a glob, you can't tool that, you can't fix that, you can't take your finger over it and smooth it out. And if you saw what I did last week, which kind of looked like crap, right? It was all bunched up high. But you'll see what it looks like. So this is really close. A little lead there. This is really close to the buildup that I had on that one last week. So there's that, and you kind of see how high the ridges are. Now, if you saw last week how much this here was all protruding out, and I said, oh, it was a little bit older tube. Well, it wasn't an old tube, but it just started to kind of dry out. It had been open for a week or so, so the end was just a little bit thick. But even that being a little bit thick, look at how much that shrunk. So what would you do in that situation? You know, if you want a perfectly smooth transition and you don't want any ridges, what would you do in that situation? See, that's why I left it high, and it even concaved it that much. And that's with a 3/8, because it's a solid wood right here. That's with a 3/8 thickness, 3/16, 3/8 deep, 3/16 thickness. Have a good day, y'all.